Hello everybody and welcome back to Blarkey Farms. So you join me leaving a logistics centre. So apparently we've had 85 pallets of granola stack up down here. So we've picked them all up and we are now running down to the sell point, which is next door. We know that because we built it. So we're going to get these sold. We are then going to go and check on the goat's milk because January is a fantastic time for goat's milk. So we'll get that sold. We'll then take a tractor down to the cow shed, get that all topped up, and then we're probably just going to move on until March. But just keep an eye on the animals sort of thing because we haven't got a great deal to do. And with the weather we've got at the moment, it's not the best for doing much with anyway. So yeah, £591,000 for that so far. So that's a good start to the episode. We're going to go grab the milk and then find out where we've got to take it. With the money, we might buy another field. Although we do need to save up for the potato harvester and the potato drill. So we can use our normal drill, but I think we'll get the proper potato drill and we're going to plant a fairly big field. Probably field, is it 2 or 11 down this side? One we normally put, unless, no, we haven't drilled it. So yeah, I think we'll put it in there just because it's a bit easier to get a harvester around. It's not going to take too much weight, so we can start making our potato crisps. So yeah, let's pull up alongside here, pick all of our milk up. So 7 pallets there of milk. I honestly suspected there would be more. There are too many pallets. Don't know what that means. Everything keeps telling me that at the moment, so I'm not sure. Right, let's get them picked up. So we've got 11,000 litres or 11 pallets of goat's milk. So very good start to our goat empire. Probably expect a few more. Honestly thought there would be loads of pallets down here today. So let's pick up the rest of this. I don't know where it's coming from, the canola oil. I've set it to distribute there. It's almost like it's... I'm not sure. I haven't set that. That might as well distribute as well to here. I think I've pretty much set everything up now to just distribute straight here. Just makes it easier on our roundup. I was actually going to turn on bread as well. Get that distributing. Because we've got quite a lot of flour at the moment. So we'll get that all distributing. Cereals are distributing. Dairy distributing. Strawberry jam distribute. So yeah, everything's pretty much distributing straight down here. It's just to make my life easier. So we just pull the lorry up and we grab whatever's here and we can take it to the sell point. So let's just double check. So I don't know if goat's milk sells here. Ooh, we've got quite a lot of sugar cane still. Goat's milk. Extended dairy. Well, the dairies are ours, so I think it's animal dealer. So I don't know where that is. I don't think it's one we've been to, so it might be a fair trip. But we'll just nip next door. We'll sell the rest of this granola oil. And then we can run down with the goat's milk to wherever it says we should be going. And like I say, we'll just check on the cows, make sure they're topped up. Not that it overly matters at the moment, because I think our dairies are at capacity. So we're probably going to have to build another dairy to keep on top of all of this. Right. No, it didn't sell the goat's milk. So Another £62,000 there. So this, I think, is the only sell point we got, because the dairy is ours, extended dairy production ours, logistics centre is where we've just been. So it looks like we've got to go to this place, which I believe is right at the top here. It is. So we've sort of got to come out there, down that road, left, right, round. It's a trek. So what I'll do is I'll quickly drive up there and I'll catch up with you guys when we arrive. Right, so here we are down at the animal dairy. So let's find out what we can make on our goat's milk. So £142,000 plus 15,000 environmental. So really not too shabby at all. We'll probably end up storing that and trying to get a full trailer, because it is a bit of a trek. We did get a puncher on the way, but I pressed on because it was slowing us down, and well, we did not need to go flying down the road. Ooh. So let's get it changed. Same old, same old. Push R, get the jack out. Now, bizarrely enough, it's a lot easier just to put it under a tyre. It seems to work. For some reason it doesn't hook onto the chassis all the time. I like to lift it right up in the air to make my life easier, so I'm not hurting my back. I'll undo all the nuts. Zoop, 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 zoop. Put the tyre over here. Well, it's only flat at the bottom, so if we put it back on that way, it'd be alright, wouldn't it? Right, so our puncher is down here, so let's get it repaired. Quick patch up. Job's a good one. We've pumped it back up. Let's grab it, chuck it back on the hub, and securely tighten them back up, and then we can head back to the farm. Beautiful. Right, let's head back to the farm. One thing I did want to check on is milk. Yeah, I think we're going to have to get another dairy. Milk's pretty much full. Yeah, we need another dairy, unfortunately. Can't be helped. It just turns out that two cow pastures is just too much milk for two dairies. So we'll get another one bought. We've got the money, so I'm not too worried about that. We'll get it set up, get it churning. Because, yeah, there's no point in running those cows if we're just running them for the sake of running them. We want to be getting the product out of it at the end of the day, don't we? So, right, I'll meet you back at the logistics centre, and then we'll build yet another dairy. Right then, let's build another dairy, because, yeah, we are struggling with the dairies we have right now. So let's find one out and let's get it activated. Let's have a different style one to what we've already got. That's the cows. That's the new factory built. Could we put it over here? Put to clear this area out. I don't know what that's overlapping with. There we go. So we have yet another dairy to try and cope with our cow milk demand. So what we're going to do is let's do some cheese at this one. Some butter at this one. And we'll do some bottled. We'll just try and really just get through it. So that should stock up overnight. And now we are going to move on. And then I'll catch up with you guys. I think Marches are... Can we put much in March? Well, we can start the potatoes in March. So I'll catch up with you guys probably in March. I'll skip through and then I'll just be moving a few of the products back and forth to just keep the triggers clear. Right, I'll see you in March. Right, so we're just selling some of the produce that's come to the logistics centre. The cakes have come up here. I don't know if it's working right because it is putting a lot of pallets out, which I don't think is quite right. So I'll have to have a look into that. But yeah, we've fed the cows up. We need to get some more bales for the goats. And then we're going to start putting our tappers in. So this will be the last year of running Saxlingham. I think we've got too big now. The game is starting to be a bit problematic for me, which is, you've probably seen, I've had to put silos at both cow sheds to get food because the pit in one of the grass fields, we can't run it down because it's gone solid. The manure pits have gone solid. The silage pit's gone solid, and we're struggling to pick grass up. So I don't know if that's a mod conflict. I've taken everything off that I put on to see if it had solved it. We haven't really put too many mods on since we've started Saxlingham. The odd few here and there, but it just seems like the more stuff I place down, the worse it's getting. So this mod, believe it or not, it's actually been on for a long time. It's just, for some reason, it has woke up and decided that every 3 seconds you need a puncher now. But yeah, no, this mod has actually been on here for a while, so I can't even blame this. This is the real mud mod, and it has been on. It did an update, and then, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so we're going to run it as the last year. So we're going to plant all of our crops. We're going to harvest them all. We're going to use all of our productions, try and keep them all running, and then once we're done, we will hopefully have a count up and see where we are. But I mean, we've got very successful. Everything's running absolutely perfectly now. We do need to get some more food for the goats. They're chomping through absolutely loads of food. Ah, the meadow's kicked in, so they'll probably be able to chew through the meadow now. Anyway, let's crack on with our last year of drilling. So it can start this month. I'm just going to wheel that out of the way. Yeah, they're all done. Right, anyway, so we're going to do our potatoes. So we need a potato drill. Which is potato planters. So what we got? We've got a 3 metre, a 3 metre, or a 6 metre. So obviously we're going to go for the 6 metre. Without a shadow of a doubt. That's £200,000. And we need something to pull it. Now, I think we need to go for a crawler. Low impact on the soil. So we're going to go for one of these bad boys, I think. Yeah, let's go for one of these. £500,000. Got the dollar. We got the dollar. So let's get it bought. We still obviously need to top up a few factories and bits and bobs around the map, but we'll worry about that later on. I think we should get started with a bit of potato planting. So let's get that on. Let's buy some potatoes to put in it. So what do we want? What do we think? I actually think this thing takes quite a lot, doesn't it? Let's get 8. Let's see what it does. Too many pallets. Sell some first. What's it on about? I'll just pull out the trigger a bit. There are too many pallets. Please sell some first. What do you mean there's too many pallets? Now, is it saying that there's too many pallets on the... Yes, we've got 300 pallets on the game, and the game only allows 300 pallets. Oh. So we might have to fill this up the other way. Which is go to a firebox, one of our filling stations. So we'll just nip to the yard, and then I'll do a bit of drilling. We'll get started with a bit of drilling, and then we're gonna have to find where all these pallets are and get them sold. But I did not realise there was a limit on how many pallets you could have in the game, but now we know. So here we are. I've got started in the field. Literally just started, but I think I'm going to have to leave it on a worker because we have no space for any more pallets now. It's become a bit of a necessity that I'm literally going to have to run around and just sell as much as possible, because otherwise all this work is for nothing, because we can't produce anything anymore. Now, obviously I know we've got pallets everywhere. These ones won't let me... oh, they will now. So we're going to have to just have a bit of a clean up. Get rid of a load of stuff. Quickly. Sell everything we've got. Then next month, yeah. So that's why we're going to be ending it this year. Because unfortunately we almost broke the game. Because we've just become too big for it. The map. So it has a limit of what you can do on it. We've obviously hit the limit. Because obviously we've got 3 dairies going now. We've got all the flour going. We've got the milk going. Yeah, everything's just obviously got on top of what we're allowed to do and what we're not allowed to do. So it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. So what we'll do is we'll carry on playing it, but if the game starts getting a bit more like broken or things aren't working right, we'll have to end it a bit sooner. But we'll try to keep it going for now, just to finish this year out. But obviously if it gets unplayable or becomes just a nightmare, there's no point, is there? It doesn't make good videos for you guys, and it's not easy to play on, but this will help. This logistics centre, getting rid of some of these pallets outside of here. But who knew? Who knew there was a limit to the pallets you could have on the floor on the game? So sugar and the goat's milk I'm going to take down to the extended dairy, I think. And we'll get them all in there. And we'll try, like I say, we'll try and get it just working for this last year. And see how we get on, but I'm not holding my hopes up. The ground's already broken, so I know I'm going to have to spend the year feeding the cows out of the troughs now. So we could almost sell the grass fields, because for some reason they're just not working. Right, let's see how much sugar we've got. Quite a bit by the looks of it. I think we're full now. Oh no. This should get rid of a good 50 pallets, which then opens us up to... But the trouble is, as soon as I get rid of some pallets, do a load more spawn out of a different... So like the jam ones have just started spawning. And there's like, I think it's 50, 60 jam ones, so... As soon as I empty this room, the like 50, 60 more... will just automatically spawn. Right. Let's get this taken over to the extended dairy, and then we'll, like I said, we'll just go around and we'll tidy up, bring some bales for the goats, and yeah, we'll just have a bit of a quick tidy up session of all of our stuff and see where we are. Right, guys, so we've sold quite a bit. I've set everything to selling, and we're up to £4.2 million now in the bank account. And unfortunately, I think we're going to have to stop the series today, just because I can see what's going to happen. I ain't going to be able to concentrate on the field work or, you know, all the stuff that's quite enjoyable to watch. I'm going to be constantly in this, because even though I've set pretty much everything to selling, there's still quite a lot of pallets that come through every hour. So with every ticking hour, that's why I turned time up. There's like goat milk's full, chickens are full, and there's a few other factories and stuff that even though that you tell it to sell, they're still coming. It's going to be a full-time job in the lorry. So I think we're going to end it today, the series. So what we're going to do, I know we started planting potatoes, but we've also outdone ourselves because we've made that much money. It's now just sat there. And we could go buy a load of big tractors, but realistically at the moment we just don't need them because we've got the biggest tackle, 2 combines. Yeah, it's not something we really need to worry about. What we're going to do is we're going to just fast forward a fair few months and just see, because everything's selling in the background now. Let's just see if we can, let's go to December, just skipping through, and let's see if we hit, you know, 6 million, 7 million pound. It will show you what we was on towards, and that's where we was going to end it anyway. So obviously we're not selling the eggs or the goat's milk. They're full. They would have netted us quite a bit of money. I think each run, if I'd sold the goat's milk, was going to be about 110. So add that into your calculation. Say that's £1 million. Chicken eggs, yeah, crikey, you're £100,000 a month. It's probably another 120 grand. Yeah, it's a fairly lucrative business. But yeah, let's just skip through. Let's find out how successful we was going to be. I mean, it's only because I was planning on doing another year, but this pallet situation, you guys don't want to sit and watch every Saxlingham video of me being in the lorry now, shunting loads of pallets around, topping all the factories up. It's just going to get boring for you guys, as well as for me, because I can't make a decent video for you guys to watch. It's been a bit like that today, really. Tried to solve the issue, and yeah, it's coming back tenfold. So what are we into? We're into August now, so we're at 5.2. Have the factories all run out of materials now? It's getting low. Everything's getting low now, so, but it is all set to selling, so we should, yeah, we're running out of, I didn't set the glass house to selling. What was I playing at? I mean, to be fair, they should have been distributing to the factory, but let's just distribute that one and see if it kicks it back in. They're all selling. Sugar mills. Oh, I never changed their output. Well, one's selling, one's producing. Honey's obviously finished with because I didn't put any corn in it. Grapes have run out. Not the end of the world, not the end of the world. So let's just carry on now. We've set that up. Just see if we can get rid of those. Probably make a few more pennies. Quite long-winded skipping month. Unless you use development tool, and then you can, I could skip a full year on development tool. That's the only reason I knew what the pallet thing was, because I thought it just meant the shop was full. Which was, I was like, well, how's the shop full? There's only one thing there. But I remember seeing it a while ago. I know I was playing around, before I started doing YouTube, I was playing around with it, and I clicked remove pallets, and it deleted every single pallet on the map, and I was like, oh. And then I remember it had a number next to it, which is why I thought we'd best go check that number. Right, we must be getting to the end of all of our productions. There must be, the cows and everything now will be low production. Chickens will be low production because they'll have no food. Still plenty of milk being moved around. I set up automatic milk distribution a while ago, to be fair, just because we had so much milk, and because it was always full, it's easier if it's just automatically sending it as and when it needs it. So where are we? December. Let's go to January. January being the last month we would have done. That's January to January. So January to January. And this is without us doing, like I said, the eggs, the milk, the goats. And we'd only just set the goats up, I know. And I think they would have made us hand over fist money. And there we go. Back to January. Looks like it's snowy. So our account ends at £8.7 million. So we would have made loads of money this year. We wouldn't have known what to do with it. We could have just bought more and more fields, but it kind of takes the fun away with it. But like I say, if we look at all that milk we have there, obviously he had to stop working because it wasn't the right year. These would have been withered. We've still got all these strawberries kicking around. Whee! And then we've also got all the crops sat in storage. So, yeah, we would have been able to top the factories up and kept going and going and going all this year. We would have made a lot of money, which is what I wanted to show you guys. But unfortunately, with this pallet situation, it was just going to be days after days. I mean, even the lime got out of control. There's 20 things there. We would have probably used it up while we was drilling. I'd have set a worker off using it, but it's 20 pallets gone out of the whole thing. Wasn't going to be a massive change. So I know it's probably not the ending we was all hoping for, but I hope you've enjoyed the Saxlingham series. I've enjoyed making it for you. It's definitely been bigger and better. Well, definitely been one of the biggest series we've done so far. It's had lots and lots of productions, and I do enjoy doing the productions. They are really good, but that's what's ultimately led to us having to stop it early, because we got too many on. I think it was all the dairies. We've had all the dairies. We've got, let's have a look. So we've got 2 oil mills. We've got the honey production, got grape production, 2 sugar mills going. We've got stone crusher going. We never got to use a potato crisp, but we will use that one time. We have this production going, and yeah, obviously we could just set them to selling right now, and I bet you'll be surprised how much that tops the bank account up. Where's the olives? Oh, there we are. Selling. We had, yeah, 2 oil mills. Logistics centre was just so I could try and make everything easier, just to store everything in one place. We had the 3 glass houses, the grain mill for the corn, we had the grain mill for the sorghum, we have the extended dairy, dessert, the normal dairy we had to buy to take up the slack, the other dairy, which is actually finally just got milk in it. And we had the cereal factory, 2 bakeries, which looks like they've just not long run out by the looks of that. And we had the water distribution helping everything along. So yeah, we had actually done quite well for ourselves considering where we started. Let's just fast forward an hour. You'll see the money just jumped up with selling all of the grapes and olives. So here is an overview of what we've bought as well, which is all of this area. I think there was some money worth. Just sell all the land. I think there was quite a lot of money worth what we. I'll sell everything we bought, bar the 1 grass field, because we've got stuff in it. And you can see, and that one, because we started with that one, and that one. 15 we never got to use. 13 we can't sell because it's on there, but I think it was another £500,000. So there you go, £13.6 million, and that's without selling all the productions and all the tractors we bought. So yeah, it's been a fairly successful series. It's been a good one to build. If you enjoyed it, hopefully you'll enjoy the next one. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.